Alright, what's going on, everybody? Logan Stern here. Right now it is very late at night, like very late. Do my cardio session. I actually have like a 50-minute cardio session ahead because usually what I do is 25 minutes 5 times a week. But I skipped my cardio session yesterday, so I'm forcing myself to do 50 minutes right now. Basically, I'm making up a whole cardio session. And I've been going all day. I woke up around like 11:15, so I woke up late, slept pretty good last night, but I went to the homecoming football game with some friends. I had to leave at halftime to get ready for work, but what I had to do was I had to so going back, and I had a bag with like a lot of my stuff, like my apartment keys, my wallet, jacket, gloves. Basically there's a rule that you can't bring bags in unless they're clear because there's like a bomb threat or something, which I think is freaking stupid. It's like, check the bags. Are you that lazy? Nah, I'm just messing, but it was annoying. But anyways, I had to leave my bag back in my friend's car, and she drove because the Sky Dome, which is where the game was at, was like 30 minutes away from my apartment, and I don't have a parking pass for that area, so she drove me there. I left my stuff in her car, and I had to I basically had to leave my group, get my stuff, come back, drop my keys back off to her, and then I walked to work. And I walked home, ate, then I drove to work. After work, I came home at 8, and I sat around a little bit, but not much. Then I went and trained chest and back and a little bit of shoulders. It was actually a pretty good workout. One of the best, I think the best one I've had all week. My sessions this week were not the best. Cuts kind of setting in, but it is what it is, you know. But it was a pretty good session, and now I'm here doing my cardio, and it's gonna be a long cardio session, so I decided to talk. But anyways, I guess my new style of these kind of unfiltered videos, I kind of like give a little recap of my day, then I'm gonna be giving my advice. But anyways, what I want to talk today about is, you might be wondering what the title is. Just put your name on the paper. Basically, it's about when you have something to do, a project, something you want to work on, something you're building, a school essay, whatever it is. Just put your name on the paper. What I mean by that, just get started, even if it's the smallest thing. And instead of trying to do giant leaps of work, well, if you can do it, do them. But if you can't, because you're procrastinating, just do a little bit every day, and it'll add up. So literally what I mean by just put your name on the paper is, if you have a giant essay and you don't know where to get started, it just looks massive, it looks intimidating. Literally just put your name on the paper and give yourself 5 minutes to work on it, and you might get something started. The next time, do 5 minutes the day after, then 5. And let's say this paper is like due over the course of 3 weeks. Well, if you did 5 minutes a day for 3 weeks straight, you already put a total of, let me think real quick. It's 5 times 7. You already did an hour and 45 minutes of work. And that's actually a pretty good amount. But once you get started though too, it's actually easier to keep going. And like for instance, you know, you're not like, you've already started, so you know what to do. You know how you can keep moving forward. You already have a plan down. So that's one thing I really find that works. I've kind of talked about it. Right now I'm in this lab class, which is fun, but a lot of work. These lab reports are a freaking monster I have to conquer almost every single week, except the weeks they're not due. My last lab report, I didn't do it till the night before, and I spent almost 10 hours doing it the night before because I procrastinated. And if I didn't procrastinate, instead I'd done what I said, I would have been able to get like 3 hours done over the course of 2 weeks. I would have only had to put like a little more than half the time I did the night before doing it. I could have gotten 3 more hours of sleep that night, because I stayed up till 5 a.m. working on the thing. Could have gone to bed too. But the thing is, is you just got to put your name on the paper sometimes, whatever it might be, whatever the project is. Just do the smallest thing you can to get started, and it'll be easier. Same thing applies for studying. If you have a test coming up, just study 5 minutes a day. Then once you master that, up into 10 minutes. And usually there's like a test every month or so for every class. So what does that equal? Well, if you do 5 minutes a day for a whole week, that's 35 minutes. So basically multiply that by 4. You get like over 2 hours of quality studying time. And like I said, likely you're gonna find it easier to study once you get started. So you might be doing 10 minutes a day. Well, you guys know this, like when you're studying for a test, every little bit of good study time makes a difference. It adds up. So that's basically what I found works. I think everyone talks about how they study for hours and hours and hours. Well, a lot of people who don't study or do their work, procrastinate, they find that intimidating. And if you're in that situation, what I recommend you do is you do what I say. Just do a little bit and try to progressive overload from there. Basically, progressive overload is you increase the difficulty of something as you get stronger. Basically, it's a lifting principle. You can apply it towards anything else in life. But yeah, guys, that's all I have to say. If you have a giant paper due, you don't know what to do and where to start, instead of procrastinating, just put your name on the paper. But yeah, guys, hope you benefited from this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Done.